Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out and football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. A fixture ahead of us to which we've all been looking forward for so very, very long, and it means so very, very much. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch looks terrific. The players are ready to get started, and we cannot wait for the contest that lies ahead. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. We have already started here. Oh, great ball! Piazza goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fiorentina were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. There too. Great run on the overlap here. Pumps it into the towering header. Fiorentina! And it's Fiorentina who take the lead.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Fiorentina take the early advantage. Hoists it forward. There too.
Rossoneri have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
And it's played forward. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Fiorentina are in superb form defensively. 5 consecutive clean sheets. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Fiorentina are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Gerson. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Timely intervention. Chiesa. Pinged forward. Chiesa. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Battles to win it back. Chiesa. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Oh, that's nice. And it's fair too. Gerson. A real chance to break. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. Forward it goes. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Oh, let down by a lack of accuracy. Tries to get it forward quickly. There too. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Gets wrestled off the ball. Played into the middle. And through to the goalkeeper. Gets into a dangerous position. Well played, he saw that coming. Fiorentina are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. Forward it goes. Here it comes. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Well positioned to make that interception. Hoists it forward. There's the half-time whistle. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal, which is very, very tight.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Fiorentina going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And they've been big chance! It's a terrific save from the keeper.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. And it's played forward. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Rosinone seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism in the wake of the last game.
Look, some of the scrutiny is a bit over the top these days, and you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. But he really didn't help himself. His decision-making was puzzling, to say the least.
And once more they can't get through. Forward it goes. There's a long ball. Looks to play him in. It's a minor communications breakdown. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chance! And in it goes! And with that goal comes comfort!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Plays it over to the other flank. Massive leap! Good delivery, no joy.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Hoists it forward. And that's been levered clear. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Tries lifting it over. And it's hoisted clear. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application.
And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Piazza. Oh, that is off! He's had a go! That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Gerson. Piazza. He could be in here. Luis Muriel. Danger averted for now. Gerson. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Off the post! Gerson. That'll be a throw. So not long left in this now. Frosinone have moments to save their top-flight status. Piazza, he's had a shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Fiorentina take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Luis Muriel. There too. Forward it goes. Tries to get it clear. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gets it back. Gerson. Luis Muriel. And the referee brings it to a close. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Four teams, we're down to the last four then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. Today's venue, one of the most picturesque around, the St. Jacob Park here in Basel. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
Well, one of the occasions of the calendar, and in an atmosphere to match. We may well see a high-octane contest where both really look to test respective defences. I sincerely hope we avoid the alternative, which is a potential game of chess. Nobody wants that. It deserves much more.
And already we're underway here. Xhaka. There too. Tries to get it forward quickly. Xhaka. Has a hit! Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Xhaka. Forward it goes. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Oh, good ball. There too. Gerson. How about a shot? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. That's gone a long way up and away. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Here it is, hits one! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. In comes the delivery. It was always going to be the keepers. Chiesa. Gets wrestled off the ball. Tries to switch to play. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. There too. Gerson. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's trying the shot. And the first half is done. So neither team has broken through. But certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then.
Fiorentina clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Luis Muriel.
Luis Muriel really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Hoists it forward. Gets into a dangerous position. Ball's loose, who's getting there? There's a long ball. And he's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward. Goes back. Vertu goes looking. And here's Muriel. He's pinged one through here. Luis Muriel. And he heaves it forward. Vertu gets it back. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And here's Muriel. Hits one! Forward it goes. Tries to locate someone up front. It's found its... He's had a shot!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Talk about singling someone out.
Well, he has the ability to cause real problems, so they have to deal with him in, shall we say, a more assertive manner.
And here's Muriel. Luis Muriel! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. Shapes to shoot. He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as Test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Fiorentina can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession.
Look, good possession is one thing, but they seem as if they're passing time at the moment, keeping the ball for the sake of it when they know it has to be moved with much more attacking punch. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Chiesa. In comes the great leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Basel are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. It's going to be a double change then. Just brushed off the ball there.
FC Basel merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, good interception. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's
shoots! And he just whacks it away. Is there any support? He might not need it. You can get that clear.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Shot at goal! A real chance and a real let-off. There's going to be another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
This could spell danger.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Simeone. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. No miss, and the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Keeper sends it forward. And there goes the final whistle. Fiorentina can look forward to home advantage now, having avoided defeat in the first leg. It is theirs to take. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Fiorentina must have viewed this game as very winnable, but will no doubt have a healthier respect for this opposition now.
Hello one and all, we are glad to have you on board for what must surely be the most unmissable game of this season. It could seal the final destination of the title. Of course, there are minor conditions attached, as with all of these things. 3 points are required. Sounds very easy on paper, but it could well prove to be otherwise in reality. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous Rossoneri. All smiles as they line up. Will it be the same after 90 minutes?
Yeah, Peter, definitely the team of the season, and it's their ability to navigate their way through.
Gets up to head it! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Fiorentina have the league's best defensive record. Gerson. It's being played forward. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Romagnoli. Fiorentina were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Milan will certainly be confident after that win in the local derby. There too. Gerson. Bakayoko battles to win it back. Away from immediate danger. A real chance to break. Caldara. Caldara goes looking. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Gerson. Fiorentina still to register a shot on target. Tries to get it forward quickly. Simeone. Here it is now, surely. Tries one. Caldara knocks it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Oh, he's in! Gets wrestled off the ball. Gerson. Gerson. And it's played forward. Chooses to go back, and here's chance! Goal! Fiorentina! Could that be the start of something big?
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
Fiorentina have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Quick ball forward. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Out towards the flank. Real chance! This could fall anywhere. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Has a pop! Too close for comfort. Chérie, Vertu. Chérie has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Çalhanoğlu, Cutrone, Suso, has a pop! Dispatched clinically! They have done it! They have their equaliser! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another rollercoaster ride.
Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Cutrone. Well read, he sorted that out. There is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. So once again, we're underway.
Fiorentina playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half.
Shoots! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, shooting chance! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Chiesa. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Piontek. Bonaventura. Simeone plays it out to the flank, loses his balance and loses the ball. Let's put paid to a promising move. Vertu, he does have an assist to his name. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He hits it! Great effort, but no way through. Vertu. Bonaventure. That's a foul, no two ways about it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Drilled in low. Danger averted for now. And the break is on. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
Time for a change in personnel. There too. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Bakayoko is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's Bakayoko. It's Bonaventura! Cleared without complication. Milan will try it again now. So who's he picking out? Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Forward it goes. Suso. Suso! And that's off target.
Milan know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Come back to the keeper. Gets it upfield. Rapidly approaching the end. Fiorentina are this close to securing a place amongst the European elite next season. He's got the... and the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Milan making another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Fiorentina, what looks to be a decisive lead.
I think it's just about seeing the rest of the game out now, because the crowd have gone into party mode already. Fiorentina probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Just brushed off the ball there. Gets into a dangerous position. Chiesa. Fiorentina need to hold on for a few more moments. Tries to dink it in. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Vertu with the short one. Mauri gets good to... And that is that. Champions at last. Finally they get their hands on the prize. Worthy winners, glorying in their moment. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. So one leg of the semi-final is behind us, and we're no closer really to knowing who is likeliest to contest the final. A 0-0 draw first time round. We have 90 minutes to try and find the winner here. 90 minutes and more if that is required. The pre-match build-up makes for an impressive sight and impressive sound, but the big business is what lies ahead. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, a considerably greater sense of urgency all round this time, naturally so. This is the ticket to the final that everybody wants.
I get the feeling, Peter, that this being such an important game, we might well end up with a similarly tight affair as the first game. In the opening 15 to 20 minutes at least. Luis Muriel really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Forward it goes. There too. Luis Muriel.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Fiorentina! And that gives them an overall lead.
Fiorentina are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Xhaka. Chiesa. Good ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
Plays it out to the wing. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. There too. Fiorentina scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Fiorentina are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's on a charge. Beautifully done. A chance to play it in. Turns and goes back. And it's fair too. Could be a chance. Hits one! The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it upfield. There's the ball in. There too. Played out to the right. He's pinged one through here. Good take, and he's has a hit! Tries to get it clear. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And the shot! Lewis, and the follow-up! Bertu with the short one. Big chance! That intervention was very necessary. Looking to break out here. Out to the left it goes. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Has a pop! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Chiesa. There too. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Hoists it high. It's a promising ball. And he's cut it out. Half-time in the semi-final. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Fiorentina come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Fiorentina really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Got offside that time. There too. Nicely measured pass. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. So, still just a goal between them. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. And it's fair too. It's Muriel! It's off target and by quite a way. There too. Muriel. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Hoists it forward. Breaks on here. And it's Muriel. Danger averted for now. So here comes a substitution. Defending of the desperate variety. Lovely feet. And here's Muriel. It's being played forward. Cuts it out. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, his stealth has been compromised because of his goal, and his treatment from here looks as if it could get a little tighter.
That is terrific skill. Looking for a decent ball in. Meets it first time! Well, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Forward it goes. Chiesa gets into some space. Gets it into the middle.
Fiorentina are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Fiorentina looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. And he's going to Rex. And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Done very well to intervene. Tries to get it forward quickly. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill there. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Jesson. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Goes for goal!
Oh, denied brilliantly! The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Away from immediate danger. Throwing. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
He's gone for it! That was no routine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Up to meet it. In for the follow-up. There's a goal! Deep into injury time. That's no fluke, it's what he was there. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fiorentina have sealed their place in the final and their loyal support is in ecstasy. They head to the big day, genuinely expecting to win it. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, to go this far, it has to be on merit, with substance. And this is more evidence of worthy contesters.
What a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence in this part of the world. They've been talking about this one for a while and they have rolled up to it in fantastic numbers. You should have seen the roads outside the ground in the hour or two leading up to it. It has been bumper to bumper, the traffic has been extraordinary, but the level of expectation is also very, very high. And these supporters who were queuing round the block for their tickets as soon as we knew the date of the fixture, well, now they can't wait for it to begin. And begin it will any second now. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Samir Handanovic. He has magnificent reactions, and his incredible record at saving penalties is testament to that. Having a reliable and authoritative keeper like him makes a massive difference to a team's confidence levels, and believe me, Peter, I'd expect him to make an immediate impact here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Hoists it forward. Fiorentina were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Politano.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle.
Martinez! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
He's through. There are a few waiting for it. Chiesa plays it in. Fiorentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's being played forward. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Piazza.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Chiesa floats one over. Inter Milan are the most prolific team in the league this season, and it's Nainggolan. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's gone for it! There too. Gerson. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Piazza! Martinez has been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the rumours?
Well, I just think he's hit form at the perfect time, which can secure the best move possible for him and generate a bigger asking price for the club. And if a bidding contest is created, everyone's a winner here.
Stefan de Vrij. Skriniar. Nainggolan. João Mario. Cedric Suarez. Politano. Suarez sticks in a foot to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And out it comes again. Piazza tries running with the ball at his feet.
Tries a shot! Goal! Fiorentina!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Politano. The breakthrough came in the final moments of the first period, and the score is 1-0. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football that still had its moments. It ultimately produced just one goal. A very decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Fiorentina leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Already up and running for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Swung over into the middle. And a play for a throw. And it's played forward. Cedric Suarez. Politano. Looking for a decent ball in. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Inter Milan are on the receiving end of some fairly harsh criticism, mainly about the tactical choices made by the boss.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Fiorentina are still that goal to the good.
It's one!
Nainggolan goes looking. Forward it goes. Gerson. He's picked him out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Politano. And it's Nainggolan. Now the counter. Chiesa plays it forward. The fry gives chase. Header! Sticks it away! Two to the good! They have breathing space! So alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And here's Jonas. Gorgeous control there. Can he deliver? Skriniar. Suarez. And here's Jonas. A chance to play it in. Battles to win it back. Gerson. Piazza. Chiesa. He's there too, goes for goal! Brozovic. Across the field it goes. And it's Jonas. Oh, what a ball! Cedric Suarez takes aim with a cross.
Inter look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
With a delicate ball. Oh, he's broken through. Has a goal! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Chiesa just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Cedric Suarez. Jonas. Nainggolan. Skriniar. Tries to get it forward quickly. Keita crosses.
Inter are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Hoists it forward. He goes long. Here's the through ball. Now it's Muria. He's gone for it! Away from immediate danger. And there goes the final whistle. Fiorentina away with the win. A job really well done in all departments. Real sum-of-the-parts team effort. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Fiorentina will walk away happy from this with such a show of defensive solidity and maturity that's hard to upset.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you. So we stand together here at the base of Europe's alternative summit when it comes to club football across the continent. Some have questioned the very existence of this competition and even the level of commitment of some of the clubs which take part. But they are those who miss the point, because this, as is proven by the atmosphere here, is indeed a major trophy and one desired deeply by all those who compete. Well, this is certainly one of the most aesthetically pleasing of all Europe's great venues. It was built in the mid-2000s. It is the architectural masterpiece that is the Estadio José Alvalade. A truly special night here. The stadium sold to capacity and divided equally in the colours of the two teams.
Yeah, it's a magical occasion, Peter, and I've been fortunate enough to experience it on many an occasion as a player and mostly as a co-commentator. The talking's done, the scene is now set. Here's to something even more memorable.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
As with a lot of finals, caution plays a big part in the opening stages, but an early goal can blow all that away, so I hope that we can create an attacking contest here, which obviously we want for this showpiece.
A chance! And he's there to cut it out. Schuller tries to get it forward quickly. Lewandowski. He's on his way. They're two demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Balls come loose and the chase is on. Keeper sends it forward. Thiago. Now it's Müller. Gets it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Müller. And it's the goalkeeper's to claim. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Diaby has a pop! Goal! Bayern Munich! That could turn out to be a big, big goal.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Bayern Munich have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it?
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Shoots! Goal! Fiorentina! Fiorentina are back in business.
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Battles to win it back. And the counter is on. And it's Simeone. Lewandowski. Diaby. And he's there to clear it. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first.
Simeone! That'll be a corner. Kimmich knocks it away. Alaba drives it forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Chiesa. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Otamendi tries to clear. That's a throw. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Incoming cross. Diaby, who does have an assist to his name. Hoists it forward. Now it's Lewandowski. Thiago with the short one. Can he deliver? And it's Alaba. Simeone. And here's the chance to counter. He's had a shot! Could fall kindly. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous. Well, there's the whistle. The first half of the final has flown by. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. So we've had the first 45 minutes of the final, Jim. How's it looking for you?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find a route back.
And the game has already resumed here. It's Lewandowski! And he's there to make a great save.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
They've played it short. Alaba has a hit! Muller. And it's played forward. A real chance to break. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Renato Sanchez. Forward it goes. Decent looking ball. He's off on a maroon. Simeone! That is simply superb!
gem! An absolute gem! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, from such a showpiece final as well, I think this is exactly the type of excitement that all the neutrals would have wanted on show. There's so many twists and turns in this game. It's a pleasure to watch.
Gorgeous control there. Goretzka
Has a hit!
He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Chiesa. Renato Sanchez with a good steal, well played. Diaby. It's come loose. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And through to the goalkeeper. Renato Sanchez. Well, what about it? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Chiesa. Gerson. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bayern Munich keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
That's it!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
I've got changes here, from both sides, in fact. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Chiesa!
And that has been cleared.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Good offside that time. Fiorentina making another change here. Neuer sends that a long way. Forward it goes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gets the better of his man.
Shapes to shoot!
Oh, he's managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Tries to locate someone up front. Schüller. It's Lewandowski! Oh, should have put that away. Chiesa. Timely intervention.
Fiorentina showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He gets past his man.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's good distance on it. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Tries to get it clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Final seconds, this has to be it. Ribéry. Room for a shot. All square after 90 minutes. There will be extra time.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
Short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. And we're underway. What an adventurous run from a defender. It's got through. He's gone for it! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Fiorentina go into the lead. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Gnabry. Ribéry. Two drives it forward. That's one way of trying to make things happen. Oh, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. That was venomous.
And that's exactly the type of adventure we want to see in a final two, Peter, and it's a pity it didn't cause the net to bulge.
It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Looking to get within range. That's good defending, very good defending. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's Simeone. And it's played forward. That's not going to make it. Now the counter. And it's Simeone. Now can he goes for goal? Should have put that one away.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Up to meet it! And that's a real chance missed.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And that's it for the first half of extra time. It is breathless stuff, a quite incredible spell where the heroics of one man has made all the difference.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
Well, we are already up and running again. The last 15 minutes, the closing stretch of a marathon final. Chiesa! It's a good foot in there. Well, that's where he wants it. Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Ribery. Tries to dink it in. That intervention was very necessary. He can get that clear. Diaby. There are a few waiting for it. Cleared away. Chiesa could move up a gear here. And it's Simeone. Plays it out to the flank. Fiorentina need to hold on for a few more moments. Thiago.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
It'll be a throw-in. He's put it on the right now. What's on?
Fiorentina probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Simply, the big day was their day. A day for them and their fans. A truly proud line in their history. So on to centre stage come the central characters, the individuals who, as a team, blended into champions, and this is their moment. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
Okay, interesting.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And here's Simeone! There two with the short one. Now the cross. It's a brilliant interception. Napoli have been unwelcome visitors anywhere. They've won their last 5 away games. Oh, some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false 9, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Still goalless at the moment. Fabian Ruiz. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. It's being played forward. Chiesa. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Finds himself eased off the ball. There too. Gerson. Offside that time. Keeper sends it forward. Oh, good interception. There too. Gerson hoists it forward. Mario Rui positions himself well and cuts it out. Chiesa. And he's cut it out. Gerson. Lorenzo Insigne. Well, they've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. There too. Decent looking ball. It's a goal kick. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's played forward. Goes for goal! Goal! Fiorentina! And it's Fiorentina who take the lead. Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Fiorentina take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Oh, that's nice. Flings it across. And the keeper's in command. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it. No sport half of football, but it still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Fiorentina come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're already into the second period.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Has a hit!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Tries to switch the play. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Mario Rui. Oh, really good feet from him. Fabian Ruiz. Zielinski. That's a promising ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mertens. Lorenzo Insigne. Looking for a corner. Insigne goes short. Mario Rui has got himself a free kick. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. What a save! Terrific reaction! Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. There too. Forward it goes. Mario Rui. Lorenzo Insigne. And it's Mario Rui. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into them. Towering header! It's gone a long way up and away.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
He hits it! Gerson. Vertu with a long pass. Cleared without complication. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And the finish!
Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Mertens plays it out to the flank. Who's he going to play in?
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Hit long and direct.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Napoli are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Allen.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
Fiorentina need to hold on for a few more moments. And it's Mertens. Now shoots a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Mertens' cross. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Vertu. And that's that. Fiorentina sign off the season with a win. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, look, Peter, no matter what the circumstances, in my career there was always a call for ending the season on a winning note, go out on a high, and then obviously a more forensic reflection could begin on what needs to be altered during the pro season.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom.